The glass shattered before anyone understood why. Adrian Vale didn't flinch. He couldn't afford to. 300 guests froze mid-applause as the crystal champagne tower collapsed in a glittering avalanche beside his wheelchair. The crash echoed across the rooftop garden, slicing through the orchestra's final note like a blade. Someone gasped. Someone laughed nervously. Then Adrian's phone buzzed. Once. Twice. Again. He glanced down. Unknown number. He answered. The voice came through loud enough that the nearby microphone caught it. Adrian. I'm not coming. The rooftop fell silent. That's not funny, Adrian said quietly. His fingers tightened on the armrest. Victoria, where are you? A soft breath. Then laughter in the background. Mail. I'm leaving, she said. With Lorenzo. I should have done this years ago. The words hit like a public execution. Across the rooftop, whispers erupted. Is she serious? She ran. With Lorenzo? Adrian didn't blink. His face stayed carved in marble. But his jaw locked so hard a vein pulsed in his neck. You're choosing him? He asked. I'm choosing freedom, Victoria replied. And honestly, I was tired of pretending to love a man everyone feels sorry for. The line went dead. The orchestra stopped breathing. For a full 3 seconds no one moved. Then the murmurs exploded. Adrian sat in the center of it all. A king without a crown, spotlight burning into his skin. He could feel their eyes scanning the wheelchair, the empty aisle, the abandoned vows. Pity. Mockery. Relief it wasn't them. A best man whispered. We should escort you inside. Adrian didn't answer. His hand trembled once. He stilled it. He would not give them tears. He would not give them collapse. He would give them silence. And silence hurt worse. The head caterer motioned frantically for staff to clear the shattered glass. One young woman froze mid-step, tray in hand, staring at Adrian like the world had tilted. Maya Bennett felt something twist in her chest. She didn't know this man beyond headlines. Billionaire. Survivor. Ruthless reputation softened by tragedy. But the look in his eyes wasn't power. It was abandonment. And the crowd was feeding on it. Her coworker hissed. Maya, move. She didn't. Adrian exhaled slowly, steadying himself. I'll be fine, he muttered to no one. But the rooftop didn't believe him. And neither did Maya. She set the tray down. Walked forward. Every step sounded louder than the orchestra had been. Guests turned. What is she doing? Staff doesn't belong. Maya ignored them. She stopped in front of Adrian and lowered herself to one knee. His eyes flicked to her, confused. Sir, she said softly. Dance with me. The rooftop inhaled as one. Adrian blinked. Excuse me. Dance with me, Maya repeated steady. You don't deserve to sit there like this. A guest laughed. Someone whispered. This is insane. Adrian's voice dropped. I can't dance. You can, she said. Just not the way they expect. He studied her face. No pity. No performance. Just stubborn sincerity. They'll laugh, he murmured. They already are, Maya replied gently. Let's give them something better. For a moment, Adrian felt the weight of the rooftop pressing down. Then he took her hand. All right, he said. Let's dance. The orchestra hesitated. Maya snapped her fingers once. Play. A slow melody spilled into the air. Maya stepped back, guiding the wheelchair into motion. Adrian followed her rhythm, cautious at first. The wheels traced soft arcs across the marble. She spun around him, hands brushing his shoulders, matching his pace. The rooftop quieted. This wasn't charity. This was choreography. Adrian felt something crack open inside him. Not shame. Release. He laughed. A real one. Maya grinned. See? You're doing it. Don't get cocky, he shot back. I'm still terrible. You're surviving, she said. That counts. They moved as one. The chair became part of the dance, gliding, turning, breathing. Guests leaned forward. Phones lowered. For the first time since the call, Adrian wasn't the abandoned groom. He was a man dancing. The song ended on a soft note. Silence. Then applause detonated across the rooftop. Adrian's chest rose sharply. His eyes shimmered. He blinked hard. Thank you, he whispered. Maya squeezed his hand. You're welcome. He studied her again, recognition flickering. Have we met? She hesitated, then nodded. 3 years ago, she said. A hospital. My son needed surgery. Someone anonymous paid. Adrian's breath caught. That was you, Maya said. You saved his life. The world tilted again. You're Lily's mother? He asked. Ethan, she corrected with a smile. And yes. Adrian laughed softly. So you just repaid me with a dance? Not repayment, Maya said. Respect. He swallowed emotion. The crowd buzzed again, but differently this time. Not pity. Wonder. If you're feeling this moment right now, take 2 seconds. Hit subscribe, like the video, and tell me in the comments what you would have done in that rooftop moment. Would you step forward? Or stay silent? Because Adrian's world wasn't done collapsing. Across the rooftop, a guest shouted, Check your phone. Screens lit up everywhere. A video was already spreading. Victoria. Lorenzo. Laughing in a car. She'll be fine, Lorenzo said. Public humiliation builds character. Victoria smirked. Especially for him. The rooftop turned icy. Adrian's fingers curled. Maya leaned closer. Hey, she whispered. Breathe. I am, he said. Barely. But something had changed. He wasn't alone in the spotlight anymore. And for the first time since the glass shattered, he didn't feel like prey. He felt like someone standing beside him. And the storm was only beginning. The storm hit before Adrian even left the rooftop. His phone vibrated like it was alive. Notifications stacked faster than he could read them. Sir. His assistant whispered, pale. The video, it's everywhere. Adrian didn't need to look. He could feel the shift in the air. Guests were no longer whispering. They were recording. Maya stepped closer. You don't have to stand here, she said quietly. Let's move. He nodded once. Thomas, Adrian's security chief, cleared a path. Make room. As they rolled toward the exit, voices followed. Is it true? She left him for Lorenzo? This is brutal. Adrian kept his eyes forward. Inside the private elevator, silence wrapped around them. Then Maya exhaled. That was a lot. Adrian laughed dryly. That's one word for it. You okay? She asked. No, he said honestly. But I will be. The elevator doors opened to chaos. Reporters swarmed the lobby like a tidal wave. Adrian. Comment on Victoria's statement. Did Lorenzo sabotage the wedding? Are you seeking legal action? Flashbulbs exploded. Thomas barked. Back up. Maya instinctively shielded Adrian's side. A microphone shoved toward her. Ma'am, are you romantically involved with Mr. Vale? Her eyes widened. What? No. Adrian cut in, voice calm but sharp. She's a private citizen. Step away. The car door slammed shut behind them. For 3 seconds nobody spoke. Then Adrian groaned softly. That escalated fast. Maya let out a shaky laugh. You think? His phone rang again. Thomas glanced at the screen. It's already trending. Hashtag runaway bride. Hashtag rooftop dance. Maya blinked. That's not good. Adrian looked at her. You didn't sign up for this. No, she said. But I'm here now. He studied her face, searching for hesitation. There wasn't any. You should go home, he said gently. Before this gets worse. She nodded. I will. But, Adrian. Yeah. You didn't deserve what happened. His throat tightened. Thank you. The car stopped outside Maya's apartment building. Before she stepped out, Adrian said, If you need anything. I won't, she said softly. But I appreciate it. She closed the door and walked straight into a wall of cameras. Miss Bennett, how long have you known Adrian? Was the dance staged? Are you replacing Victoria? Maya froze. I'm just a caterer, she said. Please. A voice cut through the chaos. Mom. Maya turned. 8-year-old Ethan stood in the doorway, eyes wide. Mom, what's happening? Her chest clenched. She pushed through the reporters. Move. She scooped Ethan into her arms and hurried inside, slamming the door. His small hands gripped her shirt. Are you in trouble? No, she whispered. No, baby. Just loud people. He frowned. Did you dance on TV? She blinked. How do you know that? My friend showed me, he said proudly. You looked cool. Despite everything, she laughed. Thanks. A knock rattled the door. Her smile vanished. Through the peephole cameras, Ethan's voice trembled. Mom. It's okay, she said firmly. They can't come in. Her phone rang. Unknown number. She answered cautiously. Hello. Maya, Adrian said. Are you safe? She exhaled. Barely. They're outside. I'm sending security, he said. You don't have to. I want to, he replied. This is my mess too. Her shoulders sagged. Thank you, Ethan whispered. Is that the dance guy? She smiled faintly. Yeah. Tell him I said hi, Ethan insisted. Maya held the phone out. You heard him. Adrian chuckled. Hi, Ethan. Hi, Ethan said. You spin good. Adrian laughed. I'll take that as a compliment. The tension eased for a moment. Then Adrian's tone shifted. Maya, there's more. Her stomach dropped. What? Victoria went live, he said. She's accusing me of emotional abuse. Silence. That's a lie, Maya said instantly. I know, Adrian replied. But lies spread faster. Ethan tugged her sleeve. Mom. She knelt beside him. Everything's okay. He searched her face. You're scared. She swallowed. A little. A knock sounded again. This time firm. Maya stiffened. A voice called, Security, ma'am. Mr. Vale sent us. Relief flooded her. She opened the door cautiously. 2 suited guards stepped in, blocking the hallway cameras. Thank you, she whispered. The door closed. Ethan leaned into her. Can we still watch cartoons? She laughed shakily. Yes, please. He ran to the couch like the world hadn't tilted. Maya sat beside him, phone still in hand. Adrian, she said quietly. I'm here. Why does it feel like this is just starting? Because it is, he admitted. She nodded slowly. Well, she said. We'll handle it. We? Adrian asked. We, she confirmed. A beat passed. If you're still watching, Adrian's voice echoed faintly through Maya's speaker, blending into the narration. You're seeing how fast a life can flip. If this story's got you hooked, hit like and subscribe. Trust me, we're not even halfway through. Maya smirked. Did you just plug the audience? Absolutely, he said. We need witnesses. For the first time all night, Maya felt something steady beneath the chaos. Not safety, not certainty, but partnership. Outside, cameras still flashed. Inside, Ethan laughed at cartoons. And somewhere across the city, Victoria's accusations spread like wildfire. The dance had been the spark. Now the fire was climbing. And nobody was walking away untouched. By morning, the internet had chosen sides. Maya woke to her phone vibrating against the nightstand like a trapped insect. She squinted at the screen. Thousands of notifications. Mentions. Messages. Headlines. Runaway bride claims billionaire abuse. Hero caterer or opportunist? Her stomach twisted. From the living room, Ethan called. Mom! The TV's talking about you. She shot upright. Turn it off. Too late. Victoria's face filled the screen. I lived in fear, Victoria said solemnly. Adrian controlled everything. That dance? A distraction. He always stages sympathy. Maya muttered. That's disgusting. Her phone rang. Adrian. She answered immediately. Tell me that's not gaining traction. It is, he said flatly. And Lorenzo just backed her up. Maya rubbed her forehead. Of course he did. I'm coming over, Adrian said. You don't need to. I do, he replied. This involves you now. 30 minutes later, black SUVs lined her street again. Neighbors peeked through curtains. Ethan pressed his face to the window. Dance guy's back. Adrian rolled in, eyes shadowed from a sleepless night. You look terrible, Maya said. Thank you, he replied dryly. You look slightly less terrible. She smirked. High praise. They sat at the tiny kitchen table. It felt surreal seeing a billionaire in a space barely big enough for 3 chairs. Adrian glanced around. You live here. Yeah, she said. It's not glamorous, but it's ours. Ethan slid into the room. Hi. Adrian smiled. Hey, partner. You brought chaos again? Ethan asked seriously. Adrian blinked. I might have. Ethan nodded. Okay. Maya covered her face. I'm raising a philosopher. Adrian chuckled, then grew serious. Maya, he said. Victoria's filing a civil claim. Emotional damages. 50 million. Her jaw dropped. That's insane. It's strategy, he said. Make noise for settlement. And you won't settle, Maya said. No, Adrian replied. I didn't do what she's claiming. Silence hung heavy. So what happens? Maya asked. They'll drag everything into the light, Adrian said. My past. Your connection to me. The dance. Maya's chest tightened. They're going to tear me apart. I won't let them, Adrian said. You can't stop public opinion, she replied softly. He looked at her. Then we face it. Ethan piped up. Face what? Maya forced a smile. Big people arguing. He shrugged. That's boring. Adrian laughed. You're right. We'll keep it boring. His phone buzzed again. Thomas's name flashed. Adrian answered. Talk to me. Thomas's voice was tense. Sir, we found something. Adrian's expression hardened. Say it. Lorenzo's company has been funneling money through shell nonprofits, Thomas said. And there's a connection to the attack 3 years ago. The room went still. Adrian's voice dropped. You're sure? Yes, Thomas said. We're compiling evidence. Maya whispered. What attack? Adrian met her eyes. The one that put me in this chair, he said quietly. Her breath caught. You think Lorenzo? I think he never stopped, Adrian replied. Ethan tugged Maya's sleeve. Mom. She pulled him close. It's okay. But her pulse hammered. What does this mean? She asked Adrian. It means, he said slowly, this isn't just about reputation anymore. A knock rattled the door. Everyone froze. Thomas's voice came through the intercom. Security sweep. You're clear. Maya exhaled shakily. I hate this. I know, Adrian said. You didn't ask for it. No, she replied. But I'm not running. He searched her face. You're sure? Yes, she said firmly. If they want to lie, they'll do it with me standing there. Adrian nodded once. Respect. Ethan looked between them. Are we fighting bad guys? Maya hesitated. Adrian answered gently. We're telling the truth. Ethan considered this. Okay. Truth wins. Maya smiled faintly. From your lips. Her phone chimed again. A message preview flashed. Gold digger exposed. Another. She staged the dance. Her hands shook. I can't do this, she whispered. Adrian rolled closer. Look at me. She did. You danced because you saw a human being, he said. That doesn't change because strangers scream. Her eyes filled. They're calling me things. I know, he said. But they don't know you. Ethan wrapped his arms around her waist. Mom's nice, he declared. Adrian smiled softly. He's right. Maya inhaled slowly. Okay, she said. We fight. Adrian extended his hand. She took it. Not dramatic. Not romantic. Just agreement. If you're still here, you're watching two ordinary people step into something way bigger than them. Hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Would you stand your ground or disappear? Because this next part changes everything. Adrian's phone buzzed again. Thomas. Sir. He said urgently. Victoria just announced a press conference. She's doubling down. Adrian's eyes darkened. Of course she is. Maya squared her shoulders. Then we answer. He looked at her. Together. Together, she said. Outside, sirens wailed in the distance. Inside, a plan formed. The dance had opened the door. Now the truth was walking in. And it wasn't coming quietly. The press conference exploded across every screen in the city. Victoria stood beside Lorenzo, voice trembling with rehearsed pain. He destroyed my life. Adrian didn't flinch. In the courtroom hours later, evidence hit like thunder. Financial trails. Messages. The conspiracy unraveled in real time. Gasps rippled through the gallery. Lorenzo was let out in cuffs. Victoria's silence said everything. Outside, cameras waited for Adrian. He didn't speak. He turned to Maya instead. "You danced when I needed it," he said quietly. She smiled. "And you stood when it mattered." Ethan squeezed their hands. Truth had won. And the music somehow never stopped.